and your success is second to none.
Mr. Young, the GIS team, teachers, parents, students, our online audience, a pleasant good morning. Good morning. The Ministry of Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, in partnership with CIBC, Republic Bank BVI, National Bank of the Virgin Islands, and Ernest & Young, proudly presents the first ever national math competition for primary students in the Virgin Islands. Today, 16 students from our primary schools will be participating in the Primary Motivated Minds Mental Math Competition. Let's give them a well-deserved round of applause this morning. Today promises to be an exciting and engaging experience as our students showcase their quick thinking, confidence, teamwork, and love for mathematics. Welcome to the Motivated Minds Mental Math Championship, a celebration of determination, resilience, critical thinking, and the joy of mathematics, where our students have the opportunity to shine as true motivated minds. Mental math is much more than a competition. It is an important life skill that strengthens problem-solving abilities, sharpens thinking, builds confidence, and encourages students to think critically and creatively. Through mental math, students learn to trust their reasoning, develop strong number sense, and apply mathematics to everyday situations with accuracy and confidence. Today, we proudly celebrate not only academic excellence, but also the hard work, preparation, courage, and perseverance of every student participating in this groundbreaking event. Again, I say to each one of you, a hearty welcome. I will now invite our math officer, Miss Kalila Colwood. I'll go back. I now acknowledge the presence of our Minister of Education, Youth Affairs and Sports, Ms. Honorable Sherry B. De Castro. Please give her a hand. And I know she just got seated, but I will invite her to come and give her remarks this morning as she welcomes us to our first math competition. Let's invite the minister.
Good morning, everyone. Yes, you sound like you're ready. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge Honorable Vincent Whitley, Minister for Health and Social Development. Of course, the Chief Education Officer, Deputy Chief Education officers, principals, teachers, well-wishers, parents, and of course, you amazing students from our public and private schools across the territory. I want to take this opportunity to really celebrate what is taking place in education in the Virgin Islands. We have been moving full steam ahead, and of course, the M in STEAM stands for what? Math. And of course, we've been very transparent in speaking about our challenges with mathematics across from K through 12, even in relation to our exit proficiency examination as well as the CXC examination. And while we do sit good in terms of the regional average, in terms of BVI's positioning, we are not comfortable because we are certain that we can do so much better. And so we have been deploying our Motivated project across our schools. We have been rolling out some professional development opportunities starting at the primary level, so our teachers become a lot more comfortable with the instructional quality in their classrooms. And so we expect that over a period of time, the development of competencies and skills in mathematics will continue to improve across the territory. And so today, is one of the initiatives that we use to build on those skills, but also to display the collective competency of our students across the territory and by extension the region, because I am aware that some of our colleagues across the region are tapped in live. Let me take this opportunity to acknowledge GIS for always supporting the ministry in our endeavors. And so students, as we enter the first ever maths competition, national competition in the territory, I want to encourage you to do your best. I'm certain you've been practicing. One of the elements of math that is foundational is practice, practice, and more practice. So I'm well aware that you are properly practiced and ready to move. So I want to say, may the best school, may the best team, may the best individual win. And I'm looking forward for this competition, yes, to be exciting, but most importantly, for it to be a foundation of learning for every single one of you. So to everyone involved, especially the math officer in the Ministry of Education, Ms. Calwood, and the entire team, I acknowledge your hard work. Let's get the competition going, and I look forward to the excitement. God bless you, and thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. And she said it all. Math is our foundation, and it is important in our everyday lives. I will now invite our math officer, Ms. Calwood, to please come so that she can give us the competition overview and all the information that we need as we prepare to get started. Let's give Ms. Calwood a round of applause as she comes. Before Ms. Calwood comes to the mic, another housekeeping information. We are asking that you please turn your phones off. If that is not possible, please try your best to keep them on silent as we go through the competition today. Thank you so much.
Good morning, everyone. And welcome to the first ever National Mental Math Championship for our primary division. Today, we are about to witness history in the making as some of the brightest young minds from across the Virgin Islands come together for this exciting and groundbreaking event. The atmosphere today promises to be filled with fast thinking, teamwork, excitement, determination, and lots of brain power as 16 primary schools battle for the title of our very first primary mental math champions. Before we begin, I would like to introduce the technical team for today's competition. Our judges, they are Miss Judith Martin, Miss Marsha Vanterpool, Manager International Corporate Banking for CIBC, Miss Marsha Penn, who will serve as our Chief Judge, our timekeeper, Mrs. Afia Smith, our question board operator, Mr. Theodore John, our tabulators, Miss Kellyanne Freeman and Miss Glenda Stevens, and serving as today's quiz master is Miss Nicola Maduro. Let's give our technical team a round of applause for volunteering their time and expertise to support this historic event. Now, let us review the rules and structure of today's competition. Our competition consists of 3 exciting rounds. Round 1 is called the Hot Seat Challenge, and this serves as the individual round. This round is divided into 3 sections. Each team consists of 3 students, 1 grade 4 student, 1 grade 5 student, 1 grade 6 student. During this round, the students will compete individually and collaboration is not allowed. Here's how it works. Each student will select a question number. The corresponding question will appear on the screen while it's being read aloud by the quizmaster. Each student will answer 2 questions in every section based on their grade level. Questions will be answered 1 student at a time, in grade order, by team succession. The order will proceed as follows. All grade 4 students will answer their first question, followed by all grade 5 students answering their first question, and all grade 6 will answer their first question. We will then continue with all grade 4 students answering their second question, all grade 5 students answering their second question, and all grade 6 answering their second question also. At the end of the final grade 6 response, that section will conclude, and the same format will continue throughout all 3 sections. For some additional rules, each question will be read twice. After the second reading, the students will have 30 seconds to provide their answer. Students are allowed a maximum of 2 attempts per question, provided that the first response is incorrect and time permits. Round 2. This is our team round and is called the motivated mouthpiece. This round also consists of 3 sections, and in this round, teams are allowed to collaborate. Teams may swap members before the round begins. However, once the round has started, no further changes can be made. And here's how that round will work. Each team will answer 2 questions from each section. The team leader will be the one that will select the question number, and the question will appear on the screen and be read aloud. Teams are allowed to discuss quietly among themselves, but only the team leader, which will be seated in the middle, can provide the team's final answer. Each team will have 30 seconds to answer each question, and they will also be allowed 2 attempts, provided the first answer given is incorrect and time permits. 5 points will be awarded to each correct answer for both rounds 1 and 2. Between rounds 1 and 2 and rounds 2 and 3, teams will be given the opportunity to appeal any question they believe requires review. Your appeal forms are located in your registration packets. Please note, however, all appeals must be submitted to the chief judge. Appeals must be made before the next round begins. Now, for the most exciting round of the competition, round 3, which is the rapid fire round. In this round, 1 student from each team will represent their school. All competitors will answer the same set of questions. The goal is simple: answer as many questions correctly as possible within 1 minute. If a student does not know the answer, they may say pass, and the quizmaster will immediately move on to the next question. To ensure fairness, competitors from other teams will remain sequestered backstage while another student is competing. Each correct answer in this round is worth 10 points. At the end of all 3 rounds, the team with the highest overall score will be crowned the first ever national mental math champions for our primary division. In the event of a tie, at the end of all 3 rounds, a tiebreaker rapid fire round will be conducted. In this round, 1 member from each tied team will represent their school, and students will compete to answer as many questions as they can correctly within 30 seconds. This round will follow the same format as round 3, with each correct answer awarded a score of 5 points. The team with the highest score tiebreaker round will be declared the winner. Students, let me take this opportunity to congratulate each of you for the hard work, preparation, courage, and commitment you have shown in preparing for this competition. You all should be extremely proud of yourselves for being part of this historic first event. Today is your moment. Think fast, stay focused, work together, trust your abilities, and show us your math brilliance. Audience, let's cheer loudly and proudly for all participating schools and encourage our competitors as they give it their very best today. Get ready to get motivated as our students battle it out for this championship title. Now, let the battle begin. Teachers and coaches, please choose your teams.
Thank you so much, Ms. Colwood, for that thorough explanation of what is to come. I would like to acknowledge the presence of Dr. Richard Georges, the president of the college here that we are at. So let's welcome Dr. Georges this morning. And now it's time for us to get our students ready to participate in the competition. Students, are you ready? All right, so I am going to call each school individually in the order that you selected. And when I call your school, the students will come to the stage and you will sit in the seats that are numbered for you, all right? So the seats are numbered from 1 straight up to 16, and we're starting on this end. So as soon as you hear your school's name, please come quickly to the stage. Our first school this morning is Jos Van Dyke Primary School. Give Jos Van Dyke a hand as they come. St. George's Primary School, you are second. Let's cheer our students on. Valley Day School, you are third. Robinson O'Neill Memorial Primary School, number 4. Enos Adams Primary School, number 5. Brigado Flax Educational Center Primary, 6. Ebenezer Thomas Primary School, number 7. Agape Total Life Academy, number 8. Francis Lettsome Primary School, number 9. Claudia Creaky Educational Center, number 10. Alexandrina Maduro Primary School, 11. This is followed by Ivan Dawson Primary School, number 12. Leonora Delville Primary School, number 13. Siboney Center for Excellence, number 14. Joyce Samuel Primary School, number 15. And Willard Whitley Primary School, number 16. Let's give all of our competitors a round of applause this morning. And we wish you all the very best. I would like to acknowledge the presence of our Chief Education Officer, Mrs. Orlandette Crabb. Let's give Mrs. Crabb a round of applause. Mrs. Crabb, welcome. And as we get ready to start, I will now invite our quiz master, Miss Maduro, to please come. Let's give Miss Maduro a hand as she takes us on a journey for our first mental math competition.
Thank you and good morning, everyone. You guys can relax a bit. I know the pressure is a little heavy, but you can relax. All right? So we're gonna get this started with our first school, and that would be Just Van Dyke Primary School. Let me have the first representative to come and pick your number. Grade 4. So select the number on the screen that you see. Choose a number.
16.
All right, she will have the lucky number of 16. So the question, a box holds 49 pencils. How many pencils are in 8 boxes? Let me repeat the question. A box holds 49 pencils. How many pencils are in 8 boxes?
Pass.
Hold a second. No, you have to answer the question. That's time. All right. Our next school is St. George's Primary School, and let's have our first grade 4 representative. It's okay. All right, select your question that you would like to have this morning.
20.
All right, let's select number 20. So number 20 reads, what is the result when 61 is multiplied by 7? Repeat. What is the result when 61 is multiplied by 7? That is time. All right, we will have our next grade 4 representative from Valley Day Primary School. Select your number, and I'll read the question.
9.
All right, number 9. Multiply 24 by 6. Multiply 24 by 6. All right, that is time. All right, next school, Robinson O'Neill Primary School, grade 4 representative. All right, choose your number.
Number 1.
All right, going for number 1. So the question reads, what is the sum of 502 and 198? Let me repeat. What is the sum of 502 and 198?
700.
That is correct. All right, moving along, we would have the grade 4 representative from Inez Adam Primary School. Select your number.
7.
All right, lucky number 7. And the question reads, what is the result of 6,749 is rounded to the nearest hundred? Let me repeat. What is the result of 6,749 rounded to the nearest hundred?
6,700.
That is correct. All right. Let's get the next school, Brigado Flags Educational Center, grade 4 student. Select your number.
Number 3.
Number 3. What is the difference between 520 and 285? Let me repeat. What is the difference between 520 and 285?
Three hundred. 365.
That is incorrect. Try again. Oh, that's time. You're out of time. All right, grade 4, Ebenezer Thomas Primary School. It's okay, you can handle it. Select your number. Select a number.
22.
22. And the question is, what is the product of 65 and 9? Let me repeat. What is the product of 65 and 9? That is time. All right, next school, Agape Total Life Academy, grade 4 student. Select your number.
14.
All right, she'll have question 14, and that reads, round 2019 to the nearest hundred. Let me repeat. Round 2019 to the nearest hundred.
2,000.
That is correct. Next school, Francis Letson Primary, grade 4 student. All right, let's choose your number.
Number 6. Number 6.
Number 6. And the question is, what is the remainder when 93 is divided by 7? What is the remainder when 93 is divided by 7?
One.
That is incorrect. All right, next school, we'll have Claudia Creaky Educational Center, grade 4 student. Choose your number.
Number 2.
All right, he'll have question number 2, and that reads, what number must be added to 275 to equal 700? What number must be added to 275 to equal 700?
$500.
That is time. All right, next school, Alexandrina Maduro Primary School, grade 4 student. Select your question.
Number 4.
You would have question number 4, and it reads, what is the product of 72 and 8? What is the product of 72 and 8?
9.
That is incorrect. Try again.
Eight.
That is incorrect, and that's time. All right, next grade 4 student from Ivan Dawson Primary School. Select your number.
Number 8.
She would have question number 8, and that is add 64 and 29. Add 64 and 29.
$93.
That is correct. Have a seat. Next grade 4 student from Leonora Delver Primary School. Choose a number.
5.
Okay, she'll have question number 5. What is the quotient of 56 and 7? What is the quotient of 56 and 7? You said something? That is time. All right, next grade 4 student from Siboney Center for Excellence. Select a number. He would have question number 10. And the question read, how many 4s are there in 92? How many 4s are there in 92?
23.
That is correct. Next, grade 4 student from Joyce Samuel Primary School. Select your number.
24.
Say that again.
24.
All right, 24 it is. What is the difference between 721 and 406? What is the difference between 721 and 406?
315.
That is correct. All right, next school with a Wheatley Primary School and grade 4 student. And just to let everyone know, question number 15, it is an option, it's just not showing up on the screen. So question number 15, it's an option. Okay?
18.
You want 18?
Yes.
All right, let's have 18 for him. All right. So what number must be added to 128 to make 400? Let me repeat. What number must be added to 128 to make 400?
272.
Oh, that was quick. All right, that was the end of section 1. Let's move on to section 2, still with grade 4. Oh, section 1, grade 5. All right, so grade 5 students, it's your turn. So we're beginning with Just Van Dyke Primary School, grade 5 student. Wait a second. We're just waiting for them to reset the question board. Students, how are you guys feeling? Nervous? Just relax, it's gonna be okay. Friendly competition, okay? All right, we are ready? Okay, select your number.
6.
All right, give her question number 6. Number 6 read, divide 3,780 by 9. Let me repeat. Divide 3,780 by 9. That is time. All right, let's have a grade 5 student from St. George's Primary School. Select your number.
20.
Say that again.
20.
13. 23.
20.
Okay. It doesn't match. Two zero. Tom collected 3,000 stickers. He gave away some, and 1,875 remained. How many stickers were given away? Let me repeat. Tom collected 3,000 stickers. He gave away some, and 1,875 remained. How many stickers were given away?
$1,125.
That is correct. Next, grade 5 student from Valley Day Primary School. Not as yet. Okay, go ahead now. Choose a number.
10.
Number 10. Multiply 75 by 11. Multiply 75 by 11.
$825.
That is correct. Next, grade 5 student from Robinson O'Neill Primary School. Choose the number. Number 2. Evaluate 16 plus 4 times 5. Evaluate 16 plus 4 times 5. Now you may answer.
46.
Into the mic.
36.
That is correct. All right, next grade 5 student from Inez Adam Primary School. Choose a number.
Number 7.
Number 7. What value should be added to 6,483 to sum to 8,500? Let me repeat. What value should be added to 6,483 to sum to 8,500?
1,617.
Give me a second. I have a disclaimer. Repeat your answer again.
1,617.
That is incorrect. Try again.
$2,617.
That is still incorrect. Could try. Let's just understand the rules. You all can keep trying until you hear the bell, okay? 2 times or just until? Just 2 times. Okay. So you have 2 attempts to answer. Just a reminder. All right? Let's have a clean board. Let's bring up, that was Ines Adams. All right, let's have grade 5 student from Brigado Flags Educational Center. Select your number.
8.
He would have question number 8. Ay, ay, ay. All right, found it. A concert had 9,499 attendees. About how many people attended to the nearest 1,000? Let me repeat. A concert had 9,499 attendees. About how many people attended to the nearest thousands?
9,000 people.
That is correct. All right, let's have Ebenezer Thomas Primary School, grade 5 student. Select a number.
5.
All right, number 5. Hold a second. A stadium holds 3,500 people. How many people can be seated in 100 stadiums? Let me repeat. A stadium holds 3,500 500 people. How many people can be seated in 100 stadiums? That is time. All right, let's have our next grade 5 student from Agape Total Life Academy. Choose a number.
Number 1.
Number 1. Hold a second. All right. A shop sold 1,325 tickets on Monday and 1,875 tickets on Tuesday. How many tickets were sold altogether? Let me repeat. A shop sold 1,325 tickets on Monday and 1,875 tickets on Tuesday. How many tickets were sold altogether?
3,190.
That is incorrect. Try again.
$3,209.
That is incorrect. You may have a seat. Next grade 5 student from Francis Letsam Primary School. Choose a number.
Number 12.
Number 12. Give me a second. Okay, the question is, a library had 6,000 books and donated 1,775. How many books remain? Let me repeat. A library had 6,000 books and donated 1,775. How many books remain?
5,225.
Try again. That is incorrect. Take your time, but not too much time.
4,005. No. 4,225.
That is correct. Next, grade 5 students from Claudia Creaky Educational Center. Select your question, choose a number.
3.
Number 3. What is 300? Don't hold your head. Let me read it. It is simple. What is 329,544 rounded to the nearest thousand? Let me repeat. What is 329,544 rounded to the nearest thousand?
330,000?
That is correct. That was Claudia Creaky. All right, let's have the next grade 5 student from Alexandrina Maduro Primary School. Select your number.
5.
Number 5. Choose a number that's highlighted in blue.
4.
Number 4. Blank divided by 4 equal 130. What is blank? Blank divided by 4 equal 130. What is blank? That is time. Let's have the next grade 5 student from Ivan Dawson Primary School. Select a number that is in bright blue.
14.
14. Hold a second. A school collects 27,500 boxes. If the boxes are shared equally among 100 groups, how many boxes will each group receive? A school collects 27,500 boxes. If the boxes are shared equally among 100 groups, how many boxes will each group receive?
275.
That is correct. Let's have the next grade 5 student from Leonora Delver Primary School. Select a number that is bright blue.
11.
She'll have number 11. Hold a second. All right. What remains when 895 is divided by 11? What remains when 895 is divided by 11?
Seven.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Let's have the next grade 5 student from Siboney Center for Excellence. Select a number in bright blue.
9.
Number 9. 24 multiplied by 15 equals, let me repeat, 24 multiplied by 15 equals. That is time. Let's have the next grade 5 student from Joyce Samuel Primary. Select your number.
Number 16.
Number 16. Find the sum of 2,450 and 1,550. Let me repeat. Find the sum of 2,450 and 1,550.
$5,100.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. And now we'll have the last grade 5 student from Widow Wheatley Primary School. So your turn. Give us one moment quickly. All right, select your number.
Number 5.
No, in bright blue.
Like
Yeah, a bright blue.
17.
17. What is the result of 78 is divided by 1,000? What is the result of 78 is divided by 1,000? That is time. All right. That's grade 5. We're now moving on to grade 6. Grade 6 students, are you ready? Is it getting easier? A second. Okay. Give me a second. All right, grade 6 students, are you guys ready? Let's have our first grade 6 from Just Van Dyke Primary School. Choose a number, same pattern.
1.
Number 1. 2,160 divided by 9 equals 2,160 divided by 9 equals. That is time. Let's have the next grade 6 students from St. George's Primary School. Select your number.
7.
Number 7. What is the product of 64 and 0.5? What is the product of 64 and 0.5?
32.
That is correct. Let's have the next grade 6 student from Valley Day Primary School. Select your number.
18.
18 it is. A school raised $5,000 and spent $1,865. How many money remained? Let me repeat. A school raised $5,000 and spent $1,865. How many money remained? How much money remained?
$3,100. Wait. 3,135.
That is correct. Let's have the next grade 6 student from Robinson O'Neill. Select a number in bright blue.
15.
15. 20.35 plus blank equal 42.5. What is the blank? 20.35 plus blank equal 42.5. What is the blank?
$62.80.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Let's have the next grade 6 from Inez Adam Primary School. Select your number in bright blue.
11.
Number 11. A company earned $8,349,999 in sales. Round the amount to the nearest $100,000. Let me repeat. A company earned $8,349,999 in sales. Round the amount to the nearest $100,000.
8,300,000.
That is correct. Next grade 6 student from Brigado Flats Educational Center. Choose your number in bright blue.
Number 4.
Say that again.
Number 4.
4. Number 4, speak into the mic. Students on the stage. Students on the stage. Shh, he has still hair. A baker packed 48 cookies into each box. How many cookies are in 50 boxes? A baker packed 48 cookies into each box. How many cookies are in 50 boxes?
$250.
Try again, that is incorrect. That is time. Let's have the next grade 6 student from Ebenezer Thomas Primary. Select a number.
Number 2.
Number 2. What is the difference between 4,000 and 2,745? Let me repeat. What is the difference between 4,000 and 2,745?
1,255.
That is correct. Let us have the next grade 6 student from Agape Total Life Academy. Select your number.
Number 3.
Number 3. 7 plus 24 divided by 6 times 5. Let me repeat. 7 plus 24 divided by 6 times 5. What is the result?
27.
That is correct. Let's have the next grade 6 students from Francis Letson Primary. Go ahead, select your number. Number 6. A farmer harvested 3,200 mangoes in June and 2,450 mangoes in July. How many mangoes were harvested in total? Let me repeat. A farmer harvested 3,200 mangoes in June and 2,450 mangoes in July. How many mangoes were harvested in total?
5,650.
Speaking to the mic.
5,650.
That is correct. All right, let's have our next grade 6 student from Claudia Creaky Educational Center. Select a number.
Number 5.
Number 5. 45,500 plus 25,500 is equal to, let me repeat, 45,500 plus 25,500 is equal to
6,900. 6,900.
Try again, that's incorrect. That is time. Let's have the next grade 6 student from Alexandrina Maduro Primary School. Please select a number, bright blue.
20.
20 it is. What is the 6th multiple of 12 after 36? Let me repeat. What is the 6th multiple of 12 after 36?
72.
Try again, that's incorrect. That is incorrect. Let's have the next grade 6 student from Ivan Dawson Primary School. Select your number, bright blue.
13.
Speaking to the mic.
13.
1-3 it is, 13. A bell rings every 4 minutes, and another bell rings every 6 minutes. After how many minutes will both bells ring together? Let me repeat. A bell rings every 4 minutes, and another bell rings every 6 minutes. After how many minutes will both bells ring together?
12.
That is correct. All right, let's have the next grade 6 students from Leonore Delville Primary School. Choose your question in bright blue.
9.
Number 9. 1.44 divided by 6 equals, let me repeat, 1.44 divided by 6 equals, shh, that is time. Let's have the next grade 6 student from Siboney Center of Excellence. Choose a number, bright blue.
14.
14 it is. Please evaluate. 48 divided by, open brackets, 4 times 2, close brackets, plus 5. Let me repeat. 48 divided by, open brackets, 4 times 2, close brackets, plus 5.
11.
That is incorrect. Try again. No, that is correct. Yes, she said 11. That is correct. We do make mistake at times. All right, let's have our next grade 6 students from Joyce Samuel is already ready. Let's select your number.
Number 8.
All right, let's try number 8 for him. Yeah, I got me up here checking my math skills too now. A principal has 1,080 erasers to share equally among 9 classes. How many erasers will each class receive? Let me repeat. A principal has 1,080 erasers to share equally among 9 classes. How many erasers will each class receive? That is time. Let's have our next grade 6 student from Widow Wheatley Primary School. Choose your number.
Number 17.
Number 17. What is the sum of 8,450 and 7,825? Let me repeat. What is the sum of 8,450 and 7,825?
$1,675.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. All right. We would like the grade 5 student from Widow Wheatley Primary School to come back and answer a different question. This is decided by the judges. So your question is, let me know when to go ahead. Go ahead. Okay. You listening? It's okay, relax. Divide 721 by 6. Divide 721 by 6.
Well, 12 remainder 1.
That is correct. All right, so that brings us over into section 2. All right, so second question, starting over with grade 4, continuing, I should say. So grade 4 student from Just Van Dyke Primary School, this is your second question. Come and select. Please remember that question 15 is still available, so you can select that even though you're not seeing it, okay? And that's for all grade 4. Go ahead and select your number. Question 11. What is the smallest number that should be added to 91 to make it divisible by 8? Let me repeat. What is the smallest number that should be added to 91 to make it divisible by 8? That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Let's have the next grade 4 student from St. George's Primary School. Go ahead and select a number.
12.
All right, let's have number 12 for him. What is the result when 257 is subtracted from 600? Let me repeat. What is the result when 257 is subtracted from 600?
$343.
That is correct. All right, next grade 4 from Valley Day Primary School. It's your turn. Select a number.
Number 13.
1-3 it is, number 13. What number must be added to 341 to sum to 800? Let me repeat. What number must be added to 341 to sum to 800? That is time. Let's have the next grade 4 student from Enos Robinson O'Neill, sorry. Robinson O'Neill Primary School. Choose a number.
32.
32. What is the smallest number that should be added to 59 to make it divisible by 7? Let me repeat. What is the smallest number that should be added to 59 to make it divisible by 7?
Four.
That is correct. Let's have the next grade 4 student from Inez Adam Primary School. Choose your number.
17.
17. What is the remainder when 88 is divided by 6? Let me repeat. What is the remainder when 88 is divided by 6?
Four.
That is correct. Let's have the next grade 4 from Brigado Flax. Choose a number.
26.
26. What is the product of 25 and 7? Let me repeat. What is the product of 25 and 7?
$19.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Next grade 4 student from Ebenezer Thomas. Choose a number.
23.
23. What is the sum of 48 and 76? What is the sum of 48 and 76?
$128.
Try again, that's incorrect. That is time. Let's have the next grade 4 student from Agape. Choose a number.
30.
All right, question number 30, and that reads, how many sixes are there in 96? Let me repeat. How many sixes are there in 96?
16.
That is correct. Next grade 4 student from Francis Letsam. Come on up. Choose a number.
21.
29. 21? Okay. What number must be multiplied by 9 to equal 405? What number must be multiplied by 9 to equal 405? That is time. Let's have our next grade 4 from Claudia Cricky. All right, choose your number. 19. Come a little closer to the mic. What is the result when 256 is subtracted from 596? What is the result when 256 is subtracted from 596?
$240.
Repeat your answer.
240.
That is incorrect, and that is time as well. All right, let's have the next grade 4 from Alexandrina Maduro Primary School.
$31.
31. What is the fourth multiple of 8 after 40? Let me repeat. What is the fourth multiple of 8 after 40? That is time. All right, let's have our next grade 4 student from Ivan Dawson Primary School. Go ahead, choose a number.
25.
25. What is the quotient of 288 and 6? Let me repeat. What is the quotient of 288 and 6? That is time. All right, let's have our next grade 4 student from Leonard Delville. Choose.
28.
28. What is the sum when 219 is added to 756? Let me repeat. What is the sum when 219 is added to 756?
975.
That is correct. Next grade 4 student from Claudia Creaky. No, Siboney, sorry. Siboney Center. Next grade 4. $27. Blank minus 126 is equal to 324. What is the missing number? Blank minus 126 is equal to 324. What is the missing number? That is time. Let's have the next grade 4 student from Joyce Samuel.
29.
29. Blank multiplied by 7 equals 567. What is the blank? Let me repeat. Blank multiplied by 7 equals 567. What is the blank? That is time. And now we have our last grade 4 student from Widow Whitley Primary. And they would be having question number 15. What number subtracted from 800 results is 245? What number subtracted from 800 results is 245?
555.
There we go. That is correct. All right, grade 5 students, your second question. Let's go. Just Van Dyke, Primary School. Remember, we selected numbers that are blue. Okay?
18.
Give me a second quickly. What is the product of 26 and 11? What is the product of 26 and 11? That is time. Let's have our next grade 5 student from St. George's.
Number 27.
27. A company has 4,872 boxes to be packed equally in 6 delivery trucks. How many packages will be placed in each truck? Let me repeat. A company has 4,872 boxes to be packed equally in 6 delivery trucks. How many packages will be placed in each truck?
$480.
Repeat your answer.
480.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Let's have our next grade 5 student from Valley Day Primary School. Choose.
13.
13. A farmer collected 95 eggs and packed them into cartons that hold a dozen eggs each. How many eggs remain after each carton has been filled completely? Let me repeat. A farmer collected 95 eggs and packed them into cartons that holds a dozen eggs each. How many eggs remained after each carton has been filled completely?
Two.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Next.
19.
19. Round 0.745 to the nearest tenth. Round 4.745 to the nearest tenth.
4.750.
That is correct. No, no, no. Hold a second. Wait, wait, wait. Come back again. Go back again.
4.7.
That is correct. Let's have our next grade 5 student from Ines Adam.
Number 10.
Number 10. No, number 10 is already chosen. Choose one that is blue.
24.
24. Evaluate. 80 minus 30 divided by 6. 80, sorry, that is 5. 80 minus 30 divided by 5. Let me repeat. Evaluate. 80 minus 30 divided by 5.
72.
That is incorrect. Try again.
10.
That is incorrect. Wait. 72 was correct. No? So, give us a second. Come back, come back. Both answers were incorrect. All right, let's have the next grade 4 student from grade 5, sorry. Yes, from Ines Adam Primary. Choose a number that's blue.
23.
Sorry, Brigado Flax. 23. 100 minus 9 times 8 equals, let me repeat, 100 minus 9 times 8 equals.
28.
That is correct. Let's have our next grade 5 from Ebenezer Thomas Primary School. Choose a number that is blue.
21.
21 for him. A school has 32 classrooms with 25 students in each. How many students are in the school? Let me repeat. A school has 32 classrooms with 25 students in each. How many students are in the school? That is time. Let's have our next grade 5 students from Agape.
Twenty-two.
22. Blank minus 1,045 equals 2,050. What is blank? Let me repeat. Blank minus 1,045 is equal to 2,050. What is blank?
3,095.
That is correct. Our next grade 5 from Francis Letzam. Choose a number in blue.
Number 30.
Number 30. A factory makes 125 toys daily. How many toys are made in 8 days? Let me repeat. A factory makes 125 toys daily. How many toys are made in 8 days?
820.
Give me a second. Repeat your
820.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. All right, let's have our next grade 5 student from Claudia Creaky. Choose a number in blue.
1.
No, that's purple. Choose a number in blue.
25.
All right, 25 it is. A book has 128 pages. How many pages are there in 1,000 books? Let me repeat. A book has 128 pages. How many pages are there in 1,000 books?
Uh, 128,000.
That is correct. Next, grade 5 student from Alexandrina Maduro. Choose a number in blue.
32.
32, he chose. Blank multiplied by 20 equal 2,460. What is the blank? Let me repeat. Students on the stage, let's silence quiet a little bit. Blank multiplied by 20 equal 2,460. What is the blank? That is time.
140.
Speak into the mic.
140.
That is incorrect. Next, grade 5 student from Ivan Dawson. Choose a number in blue.
28.
28. A water tank contains 226 26.37 liters of water. Round the amount to the nearest tenth of a liter. Let me repeat. A water tank contains 226.37 liters of water. Round the amount to the nearest tenth of a liter.
230.
That is incorrect. Try again and speak into the mic.
226.40.
Speak a little louder.
226.40.
That is correct. Next, grade 5 student from Siboney. No, Leonard Devil, sorry. That's the last one on the back. Choose a number in blue.
26.
Open brackets, 12 plus 8, close brackets, times 4. What is the answer? Let me repeat. Open brackets, 12 plus 8, close brackets, times 4. What is the answer?
80.
That is correct. Next, grade 5 student, now from Siboney. Remember, choose a question in blue.
29.
Wrong 7.846 to the nearest 100. Let me repeat. Round 7.846 to the nearest 100. That is time. Let's have our next grade 5 students from Joyce Samuel.
31.
48 times 15 equals, let me repeat, 48 times 15 equals.
$80.
That is incorrect. Try again. That is time. Let's have our grade 5 student. Your question will appear. I think is, no, we had that one already. That's it. Okay. Question is, what is the remainder when 950 is divided by 9? Let me repeat. What is the remainder when 950 is divided by 9? That is time. All right, grade 6 students, it's your turn for your second question in this section. All right, let's have our first grade 6 student from Just Van Dyke Primary. Choose a number in blue, remember.
12.
Number 12. 4.8 times 2.5 equals, let me repeat, 4.8 times 2.5 equals.
$7.0.
That is incorrect. Try again.
$10.
That is incorrect. Thank you, and that is time. Next grade 6 student from St. George's. Moving along quickly.
10.
Number 10. Subtract 24,999 from 50,000. Let me repeat. Subtract 24,999 from 50,000.
25,001.
That is correct. Next, grade 6 from Valley Day Primary School.
28. 28.
28. 425.75 plus blank equals 500. What is the blank? Let me repeat. 425.75 plus blank equals 500. What is the blank? That is time. Let's have our next grade 6 student from Robinson O'Neill. Choose a number in blue.
19.
19 it is. Blank minus 4,250 equals 3,750. What is the blank? Let me repeat. Blank minus 4,250 equals 3,750. What is the blank?
$8,000.
That is correct. Next student from Inez Adam Primary. Choose a number in blue.
25.
25. All right, your question is 24 divided by 6 plus 7 times 3 equals. Let me repeat. 24 divided by 6 plus 7 times 3 equals.
$25.
That is correct. Let's have our next grade 6 student. Remember, we're choosing a number in blue.
16.
16. A school collected 72,000 cans and divided them equally among 16 recycling centers. How many cans did each center receive? Let me repeat. A school collected 72,000 cans and divided them equally among 16 recycling centers. How many cans did each center receive? That is time. Let us have our next grade 6 student from Ebenezer Thomas Primary. Go ahead.
21.
21. 432.8 divided by 8 equals, let me repeat, 432.8 divided by 8 equals,
54.1.
that is correct. Let us have our next grade 6 student. Choose a number in blue.
Oh,
No, that one is purple. Choose a number in blue.
22.
22. A bakery sells 12 tarts each day. How many tarts will the store sell in 35 days? Let me repeat. A bakery sells 12 tarts each day. How many tarts will the store sell in 35 days?
105.
Repeat your answer into the mic.
105.
Try again, that's incorrect.
135.
That is incorrect. All right, let's have our next grade 6 student. Our next grade 6 student. Go ahead, choose your number.
30.
Say that again.
30.
30. Can be made with no fruits left over. Let me repeat. A store has 18 apples and 24 tangerines to pack equally into baskets. What is the greatest number of baskets that can be made with
72.
Repeat your answer.
72.
Try again. That is incorrect.